Welcome to Global Economic Press, where we deliver trusted global finance and economic news, analysis, and reports, empowering leaders and investors with reliable, timely insights. I'm your host, Alex Brady. In today's episode, we're diving into an exciting development in the world of online education. CambriLearn, a prominent online school, is expanding its Afrikaans-medium schooling to include the final year of high school, known as matric. This move is set to impact Afrikaans-speaking families both in South Africa and abroad. Stay tuned as we explore the details of this expansion and what it means for the future of education. From the 2027 academic year, learners at CambriLearn will be able to study in Afrikaans from grade 1 through to the National Senior Certificate. The online school is adding grade 12 to its KABV offering, closing the final gap in a mother tongue pathway that currently ends at grade 11. For Afrikaans-speaking families, the change removes a decision that has long arrived at the end of grade 9. Continue in Afrikaans and accept a narrower set of options for the further education and training phase, or move a teenager into English medium instruction at the point where the academic stakes rise. The case for continuing in Afrikaans through to grade 12 is an assessment one. A learner who has spent 10 years building academic vocabulary in Afrikaans and then sits physical sciences in English is being measured on two things at once, and only one of them is physical sciences. Lessons, content, assessments, and marking on the KABV pathway at CambriLearn are delivered in Afrikaans by teachers who teach in the language, rather than working from translated material. Learners on the pathway write the National Senior Certificate, a 3-year qualification covering grades 10 to 12 and pitched at level 4 on the National Qualifications Framework. It is assessed through the South African Comprehensive Assessment Institute, with which CambriLearn is registered as a distance education provider and certificated by Umalusi. Afrikaans Home Language and Afrikaans First Additional Language both sit within the South African Comprehensive Assessment Institute's assessed subject range. CambriLearn is also adding grade 11 to its Independent Examinations Board offering in 2027, following the introduction of grade 10 this year. Grade 12 follows in 2028, which will make the current grade 10 group the school's first Independent Examinations Board matriculants. Entry to the pathway is at grade 10, in line with the Independent Examinations Board's own position that institutions joining it in order to write the National Senior Certificate do so with their grade 10 learners. Grade 10 is also the year in which most South African learners settle the subject combination they will finish school on, which makes it the practical point at which to change route. The third edition is a school readiness year, commonly referred to as grade RRR, for children approaching grade R. It prepares learners for the foundation phase rather than forming part of the curriculum and assessment policy statement itself. The curriculum and assessment policy statement covers grades R to 12, and the years before grade R fall under the Department of Basic Education's separate National Curriculum Framework for children from birth to 4. The edition takes CambriLearn's South African curriculum coverage down to preschool age. CambriLearn has families in more than 100 countries, a steady share of them South Africans living abroad. All 3 editions are available internationally, with one limitation. Final grade 12 National Senior Certificate examinations must be written at an approved examination center inside South Africa and cannot be facilitated elsewhere. CambriLearn covers 5 curricula across 6 pathways. Enrollment for the 2027 academic year is open now. Families can book a consultation at CambriLearn.com.